We have to confirm that we have 2 civilian casualties on scene, and we have the death of 1 police officer. The death of the officer on scene is from the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs Police Department. The UCCS Police Department and the college will release information about the officer at a later time. We had 4 civilians transported to local hospitals with gunshot wounds. We had 5 officers transported to local hospitals with gunshot wounds. The 9 individuals that were transported are in good condition at this time. Tomorrow we will have a Joint Information Center sent up from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. The telephone number for that Joint Information Center will be 719-385-4362. I'm going to turn it over to Police Chief Peter Carey to make a statement.
I was able to spend a little bit of time at several of the hospitals with our injured officers as well as some victims of this thing. All I can say is my heart's broken. This is a really, really tough situation for a lot of people in our community and the community at large. I just want to remind the press this investigation is going to be several days just at the scene here, so please show some patience and we'll get through this together. Thank you.
I'm John Suthers, the mayor of Colorado Springs, and I just want to convey to the loved ones of the victims our incredible sympathy. This is a terrible, terrible tragedy that's occurred here in Colorado Springs today. Obviously, we mourn the loss of the 2 civilian victims. We mourn the loss of a very brave police officer. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that while this was a terrible, terrible tragedy, it could have been much worse but for the actions of the first responders, particularly the police officers involved. They were able to get people out of the building safely, and they were able to make sure that the perpetrator was isolated in a place where there could be communication back and forth about where he was, and I'm absolutely certain that the result of that was that some people that otherwise would have been victimized were able to get out of that building safely. So I want to commend the Colorado Springs Police Department and all the first responders that were involved in this incident today.